Lords, I congratulate the Department of Culture, Media and Sport and the noble lady, the Minister, for securing this debate, and I thank the previous government for its efforts to ensure that the sport of football, a national treasure beloved of so many, is more effectively regulated. And my Lords, I realise that I cannot claim that football was made in Sheffield, but in addition to the codification referred to by the noble Lord Parkinson in London in 1863, a second codification of the beautiful game took place in Sheffield in 1867, another early governance document for the sport, influential for decades across the north. The city is home to the oldest football club in the world, Hallam FC, as well as to the two much better known professional football clubs, Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday. So, as Bishop of Sheffield, it gives me great pleasure to contribute to this important debate. It's a particular privilege to follow the noble Baroness Grey-Thompson. I want to say something first of all about the relationship between football clubs and their communities. Secondly, something about financial stability. And thirdly, something about the responsibility of football clubs in relation to the climate emergency. First of all, football clubs and their communities. We're right to celebrate the off-field successes of English football, including club community programmes and the work of the Football Foundation to support grassroots pitches and facilities. In addition to the tens of thousands of jobs and billions of pounds of investment that the football pyramid channels into the UK economy, its social impact is profound. A recent report compiled by Substance using data from 2019 to 2022 revealed that English football generated over £101 million for community investment, bolstering physical health, mental well-being, education and employment. But football clubs have a clear and undeniable duty to their fans and their localities. In any conversation about the future of football, I hope these two groups will take centre field. Fan investment is the lifeblood of the sport, and I applaud the government's intention to place fans back at the heart of the game. To name just one example, I was pleased to see that the bill will ensure that fans are consulted on changes to ticket prices. I hope the bill might also require football clubs to take their civic responsibilities extremely seriously. I would argue that this goes above and beyond that of charity foundations, but extends to local regeneration schemes. As a mildly obsessed fan of Newcastle United, I have rejoiced to see how the 2021 takeover of the club, following the deeply unpopular ownership tenure of Mike Ashley, has led to a wonderful reconnection of the football club with the fan base and with the city. Having said that, I do acknowledge that the 2021 takeover raised significant concerns about the application of the owner and directors' tests, and I hope very much the bill will tighten up that process. Secondly, financial stability. Whilst acknowledging that the majority of football clubs are stable, the bill rightly recognises the need to protect fans, players and club staff from costly club closures and the irresponsible mismanagement of club finances. My Right Reverend friend, the Bishop of Derby, the Church of England's lead bishop for sport, wishes she could be here to discuss this bill. I know how much she cares about the high-profile collapse of Derby County Football Club in 2022. Ultimately, the club was thankfully rescued by local businessman and lifelong supporter David Clowes, but the turbulent negotiations with investors abroad exposed serious concerns and vulnerabilities. I hope the bill will help to prevent such collapses in future. Finally, and very briefly, the climate emergency. I particularly welcome the enhanced provisions in the bill to improve transparency and accountability by requiring football clubs to publish what actions they are taking to improve equality, diversity and inclusion. May I suggest this responsibility is extended to include actions clubs are taking to reduce their carbon footprint and to move towards net zero. I look forward very much to hearing the views of other noble lords and to following the progress of this bill in the coming months.